and I didn't like the way they were treating Lisa Bonet. Mm-hmm. You disrespect her in front of the audience, in front of me. You disrespecting me too.
Jasmine Guy unveils a side of Lisa Bonet's life that remains hidden from the public eye. So, what exactly did she say? In Hollywood, viewers are invited on a compelling exploration of identity, resilience, and the power of authenticity. Normally, stars from hit shows like that go on to even greater success, some becoming industry legends. But for Lisa, things didn't exactly pan out that way. Jasmine Guy, who has become famous for her transparency and honesty, takes the lead. Her composed yet emotionally charged the way alluded to the gravity of the upcoming disclosure. There's a strong sense of mystery as she organizes her thoughts, drawing the audience in to pay close attention. This scene acts as a moving preface, laying the groundwork for the moving story that will soon take shape. This story aims to dispel stereotypes and reveal the hidden aspects of Lisa Bonet's life.
Just do it. Just say
the way
it.
They would talk.
Pointing. That's a sweet girl because you're not getting up on me like that.
Through her journey through her early years of stardom, Lisa Bonet clearly portrays the challenges that rising stars in the entertainment world face. Despite her best efforts, the harsh realities of life eventually won. Lisa first became well known on the classic sitcom The Cosby Show, and next on A Different World, where audiences became fascinated with her carefree personality. She hasn't been as interested in acting, though, after then. Rather of pursuing her career in Hollywood, she has been less interested in acting. As a writer and a mother of 3, leading a simpler life. Reportedly, Bonet was fired from the show due to her dispute with the series' star, Bill Cosby. Although disagreements on the set are usual, this development was a crucial turning point in her professional life. Following her termination from the show, she was allegedly called difficult, a designation that holds significant significance for Black women in the business.
Will apologized, saying he was only 21 at the time, and threatened by everything. But here's the question, what do you think of Will's apology?
After Lisa Bonet premiered on The Cosby Show in the 1980s and early 1990s, she shot to fame. This resulted in the creation of a spin-off series that followed her character, Denise Huxtable, as she attended college, though the process of doing so wasn't very exciting.
Hi, Denise. Heard about your new roommate. I understand she's a very unusual girl. Kind of a human tumbleweed that's been blown hither and yon.
She was eventually phased out, leaving fans curious about the reason. Bonet was 17 when she started as Denise Huxtable, the most carefree of the Huxtable children. Her free-spirited personality in real life caused conflicts with executive producer, star, and creator of the sitcom, The Bill Cosby. Bonet and Cosby started to get tense, and Bonet started to criticize the show. Cosby was offended by this conflict and put pressure on her to sign up for the spin-off series.
We dealt with bitches. I mean, we from New York as far as choreographers and directors and whatnot, but
Lisa Bonet experienced major life changes during her first season on A Different World, one of which being her co-starring role in the sensual movie Angel Heart alongside Mickey Rourke. Her portrayal of the voodoo priestess Epiphany Proudfoot, which featured sexual sequences, received notice, but also caused Bill Cosby to take a dislike to her, which affected her relationship with him.
It was a popular Black American sitcom that aired from the late 1980s until its demise in 1993, and it ran for 6 seasons.
The issue emerged from the fact that Bonet was also Denise Huxtable, the sarcastic and sartorially outgoing teenage daughter on that episode of The Cosby Show that was finger-wagging and most conventional at the moment.
Well, I'll just give you a basic breakdown of my character. Epiphany is a 17-year-old young woman. She's
Teen idol Lisa Bonet was prepared to start an exciting film career, but she was unprepared for the backlash from her role in Angel Heart and how it affected her relationship with Bill Cosby. The movie was a significant change from her work on The Cosby Show, and since Bonet was cast early in the making of it, she was forced to ask Cosby for his approval before taking the part.
Yeah, it was, of course, the first time I held the chicken, as soon as it fleshed its wings, I was like, no, get it away. But after a while, it became I became...
While Lisa Bonet wasn't personally frightened about accepting the role in Angel Heart, others were concerned about Bill Cosby's reaction, as she disclosed to the Oklahoman. She revealed to Cosby everything she knew about the episode, including its controversial nudity. In response, Cosby acknowledged the dangers in the business, but yet backed her choice, telling her there was no reason she shouldn't be employed and shoving her out of his dressing room.
So I just think for her, a straight-up sitcom, remember, she's not a sitcom actress, she's an actress.
Lisa Bonet's role in Angel Heart was accepted by Bill Cosby, who verified this to Ebony magazine. However, he refused to see the movie, saying it wasn't his cup of tea. He acknowledged having heated discussions with Bonet and that he wouldn't think twice about expressing his disapproval. He acknowledged that the movie was controversial, but still gave her the go-ahead because Bonet had a blast with the opportunity. The main focus of the Angel Heart controversy was Bonet's participation rather than the story of the film. Bonet accepted her sexuality by posing naked for Interview magazine and showing up partially nude on the cover of Rolling Stone's Hot issue in 1988. In addition to buying a copy of the Rolling Stone magazine and defending her decisions, Cosby also seemed to be mocking her by highlighting her younger years and the responsibilities of celebrity. Bonet's relationship with Cosby has been reported to be unpleasant behind the scenes. Rumored to be an attempt to remove Bonet from a fuel climate on the set of The Cosby Show, NBC decided to produce a spin-off series starring Denise Huxtable at a prominent historically black university, according to the magazine Vanity Fair.
The premise was to follow a black girl, played by Lisa Bonet, as she attends a historical black college named Hillman, the alma mater of her father, played by Bill Cosby.
During a 1987 appearance on David Letterman, Lisa Bonet's uninterested response about leaving The Cosby Show for her own series hinted at her true feelings. She unemotionally explained, "They told me to," and remarked that the new show about college kids wasn't very original. Around this time, Bonet met Lenny Kravitz, which is known as Romeo Blue, and they quickly became the prominent teen power couple, rivals of Johnny Depp and Winona Ryder in their allure and enigmatic presence.
After her departure, the producers decided to go with another plot, making it a direct spin-off with Denise Huxtable, portrayed by Lisa Bonet, as the lead.
Lisa Bonet and Lenny Kravitz went on an escapade in Vegas on her 20th birthday, and she fell pregnant shortly after. Debbie Allen was the first member of the Cosby crew she talked to. She had recently begun working as producer and director on A Different World. Allen recalled that Cosby might have experienced strong emotions over Bonet's marriage, given his tendency to be protective of his on-screen family. When Bonet revealed her pregnancy, Allen suggested they inform Cosby together.
She secreted to me that she was actually pregnant. She had married Lenny Kravitz, and I guess Bill had his feelings about that because he was possessive in a way.
Lisa Bonet left A Different World, rather of supporting Denise Huxtable during her pregnancy, apparently because Bill Cosby believed that viewers wouldn't see her as a good girl if she got pregnant. When Denise chose to go to Africa, the whole thing was written off. After much consideration, Cosby let Bonet to return to The Cosby Show a year later, he told Jet magazine. After marrying a Navy officer, Denise reappeared in the 6th season with a stepdaughter, although Bonet was ultimately fired from the show once more due to creative differences. In recent years, the comedic backstories from the 1980s and 1990s, including those of The Cosby Show and its extension, A Different World, have been made public. Kadeem Hardison, Bonet's co-star in A Different World, spoke about her sudden departure. He brought to the fact that Bonet's exit occurred over summer break, and that the overall atmosphere of the show was quite different in both the first and second seasons. Hardison seemed surprised, assuming that Bonet might have been fired unfairly, and that the series had missed the chance to present an edifying and sympathetic story of a pregnant college girl. Several other actors, including Jasmine Guy, Whitley Gilbert, have voiced their opinions on Bonet's portrayal. Guy stated that she was on the edge of quitting the show after seeing Bonet and another cast member treated disrespectfully. She expressed her disappointment with the way that the producers behaved the actors, saying she was grateful for the opportunity, but unhappy with the environment.
I didn't interfere on set, But I was like, oh no, you're not treating her like that.
Going out with respect to Lisa Bonet and Sinbad's mistreatment during the first season of A Different World filming is Jasmine Guy. She remembered incidents in which she had treated Bonet disrespectfully in front of the live audience, bringing hard the point that insulting one cast member constitutes insulting the team. Guy said that Bonet experienced abuse to the point where she had to hire protection because producers were in her face and forced her to perform. Several controversial allegations against Bill Cosby emerged decades later, emphasizing the explosive environment that flourished behind the scenes of A Different World. Guy's experiences highlighted the challenges they had in the early years of the show, and pointing to a broader pattern of mistreatment that was neglected for quite some time.
And at that moment, something changed for me. She turned to me and she said, she wiped her face and she said, "Do you believe me?" And I said, "Yes, I believe you."
Bill Cosby's popularity damaged strongly in the past few years, as because of the many sexual assault charges that were made against him. These allegations caused a trial in 2018 and his final release in 2021 on a technicality. Although not particularly aware of Cosby's behaviors, Lisa Bonet noticed a darkness surrounding him and hinted that her distaste for him extended beyond their professional challenges as well. Bonet highlighted her devotion to the truth by claiming that if she had more to say against Cosby, it would have come to light sooner. Also spoke about her mother's stance on Cosby, pointing out that Bonet wasn't seen frightened by the charges made against him. Kravitz's remarks reflect the toll that the damaging reports have made on Cosby's image, as they have increased public scrutiny of both his previous relationships, including those with Bonet, and recent allegations. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.